No, but you asked me a question. You said, what have I done in my area? Let me tell you.
Yes, you will come to that.
Okay.
I will allow you, and of course we'll want our listeners in Buguma to call us and tell us the state of the project which Prince Toye talked about. That is the state of the dredging contract. We'd like to hear from our callers there. And also,
that's an NDC contract.
No, we're talking about the one given to you and the second phase. 081837515. This is Viewpoints.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, my name is Stanley Pepple.
Thank you so much, Stanley.
Yeah, good morning, my friends.
Morning, Stanley. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Sir, I'm still waiting to hear what the government has to offer as it concerns unemployment. You know, unemployment has always been a menace to our society. It's quite a pity that all those who took up to arms, killed people, destroyed pipelines, are now turning out to be big boys in the street, while those of us who went to school are out there in the houses, no jobs, no money.
Exactly.
And the government cannot come up with a policy that states that these youths should be employed in this way. Embargo has been placed over a number of years now, and the government has refused to remove embargo. So how would you expect these graduates who went to school to survive in society?
Okay.
This is a key issue that government should explain to us.
Okay.
Thank you so much, my brother. We appreciate that.
This is a very important question.
Yes,
it's a very important.
Let's take one more call.
Okay.
Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, please could you turn on the volume on your radio set to avoid a holdback?
Hello, good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm calling from Bonny Street. My name is Hello.
Okay, thank you so much. So, Prince, please go ahead. Thank you so much and ask your question.
Hi.
Okay. We lost that caller.
Okay, let me answer that question.
With the issue of employment, I know you are doing so much in that area.
I am. If you ask me honestly, this is the most important area. This, you see, everything we're talking about, blah blah blah, sound feeling and all those kind of things, fantastic. This is the most important area, job creation. And you know, Stanley made a few very good points. One or two areas I don't agree with him. I don't believe that the government is doing enough. Me and the governor disagree on this place wholly. He says something which I think is right. He says government should not be the employer of labor. So what Stanley is asking for is that the government should lift the embargo on employment in the civil service. I'm not too sure that that's the way we should go about it. I believe that yes, we need to improve civil service employment. We need to bring in some young, fresh blood, no doubt. But I think what we should be focused on now is ingenious and creative ways of creating jobs. You see, the largest employer of labor should not be government. The largest employer of labor should be small to medium scale enterprise. That's what should be employing people. But those small to medium scale enterprises, they need the government's support for them to thrive. What Amechi is doing, for instance, is saying, I'm going to educate the students. When I educate them, how they get jobs, I'm not going to bother myself with how to get jobs, because it's not me that should be getting them jobs. I disagree. I disagree fundamentally. I believe that the government is, look at Obama now. Obama is going through Wahala in America because of job creation. I think it is the responsibility of government to ensure that people are in jobs. So how do you do that? What you do is you work with the private sector to make sure that they are employing. Are they employing the rivers people? Are they employing people? Are they employing the citizens, the citizenry? Or are they bringing people from abroad to come and work here? You make sure that these people are employing your citizens. Then you now make sure, it's a partnership. Then you now make sure that these people are working, that their jobs are thriving. I know investors that have left Rivers State in frustration. They have left Rivers State in frustration. They have their money, they are prepared to invest. But you know, sometimes in government, it is how much I will chop. Now, if a private man is bringing his money, he's not talking about how much he can chop. He's talking about what he's going to get out of it. It is not money for sharing. So you have examples of people running away with their money because of frustration. I have examples. Right. Now, let me just conclude by saying, if you want to solve most of the problems in Nigeria, not just Rivers State, job creation is the way forward. And the only way you can create jobs is to understand the language of business. If you cannot understand their language, they can't work with you.
And you think that's just the situation in Rivers State?
I think that government has not done a good enough job of understanding the language of business, yes.
Excellent. 08